Yes, yes, yes. Hello. How are you? Carrie Lake's in the news today. Milking male cows. Is it possible? Have you ever milked a male cow for one? I, for one, know exactly what it tastes like. Skittles is in the news. When aren't Skittles in the news? Am I right? Why did the Skittle go to school? They wanted to get a little brighter and become a smarty candy. Oh, God. Why did the farmer try milking the bull cow? I don't know. Ask Carrie Lake. It heard it was utterly ridiculous fun by the result of simply a lot of bull.
Welcome to the revolution.
Oh, you. Oh, you. Oh, me. Oh, you and me. It's Friday. May we all have an utterly amazing day. Easily one of the greatest days ever. Gather for Friday's curtain descends, unveiling a realm of promise as daylight yields the twilight. We shed the work-worn attire from the week, donning the cloak of liberation, which each button fastened, each scent applied, including Axe body spray. The anticipation of the weekend ignites. Kitchen simmer with tastes of adventure, laughter and music intertwine. It's a fleeting injunction. We craft memories, kindle passions, and bask in camaraderie. Friday night, a gateway to the reverie, a prelude to the symphony of the weekend. Embrace it, for within its embrace lies the power to rejuvenate the spirit and script and tales that shall forever adorn the tapestry of our lives. This is a Friday. This is a Friday you won't ever forget. What's up, guys? How's everyone feeling on this lovely, lovely Friday? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Have a wonderful, nice set. Thank you so much. Happy Friday. We're here. We're in the building. The Derek O'Shea Show's here. We're having a good time. Sorry I've been a little MIA. My sister came in town and I had no idea. That is what family's all about, isn't it? They just kind of show up on your doorstep and they say, hey, just deal with it. I'm here. God, that was literally me. Okay, ready. Milking it. Hey, we're all milking it. We're all milking the cow, just like Carrie Lake milking the cow today. I don't know. Let's just let the clip speak for itself this happy Friday as Carrie Lake bends over, shows us where the sun doesn't shine. Oh, God, I have the sound down. Perfect. Great start to the show, Derek.
Which one of you's from the New York Times? You know there's only two genders, right?
I just take pictures.
There's only two genders, and they know that in Iowa.
What?
I challenge the New York Times reporter and the Washington Post reporter to try to milk a cow and then try to milk a bull and see how that goes.
Oh, I could listen to that all day.
To try to milk a cow and then try to milk a bull and see how that goes.
And you hear, I milked a cow before. Hey, I milked a cow before. And I'm not totally sure if you can milk a cow or a bull, but I'm here for both. Shout out to Carrie Lake. Milking cow. I love when politicians like start doing like, I don't know, It's like Mike Pence pumping gas. She's pumping cows. We're all just pumping something in life. we're all trying to milk it, if you know what I mean. We're all utterly disgusting human beings. I don't know where else to go from this. I just love that that's the first thing. She handles the press so well. You can say whatever you say about her. She just doesn't give a shit. She's just like, oh, you're from the New York Times? Oh, by the way, 2 genders. Try milking a bull. See how that goes. I don't know if that's a PG-13 thing allowed to be said on the internets. Carrie Lake, freaking milking bulls over here. Lactose intolerant. Aren't we all? I'm a little bit lactose intolerant. I think it's just having crappy milk, you know? I don't know if you've ever dived down the rabbit hole of raw milk and what raw milk can do for your life. But every time I've drank raw milk, I was no longer lactose intolerant. It changed my life. The lactose farts were gone, and I was at peace with who I was. Utterable. Dude, this stream is utterly annoying. This guy behind the camera really is, as you said, milking it. I like that. Aren't we all milking this Friday? Maybe we all milk a male bull cow as much as Carrie Lake milks her male bull cow, if you know what I mean. I don't even know what I mean, but I said it. It doesn't sound fun. Utterable. Aloha. Hey, Joshua, what's up? Hey, are you in Hawaii, Joshua? If you are you burning alive? Please don't be. Some of the scenes out of Hawaii are freaking insane. I got some friends that are on the Air Force Base, and they said they're fine, but yikes, dude. Freaking yikes. No games in Arizona. Most certainly. No games except for this game. Guys, very exciting news coming out of Skittles. Everyone's pumped out of their minds about Skittles. Skittles faces backlash after it partners with GLAAD and puts trans Black Lives Matter on its packaging. Finally. I was just thinking, like, what do my Skittles represent besides the freaking rainbow? Candy brand Skittles faces backlash for partnering with GLAAD, altering its packages, including Black Lives Matter, Black Trans Lives. It's my dyslexia coming out. Black Trans Lives Matter. Black Trans Lives Matter. Black Trans Lives Matter. You know, why? Why? Back in my day, my Skittles had boobs on it. Now it's got all these black trans people on. Like, why? What? Never eating Skittles again. Tasting the rainbow gone wrong. Does this deter you guys from ever eating Skittles again, or does this make you want to eat Skittles every day? More Bud Light moments. Will it never end? No, it won't. It's ESG. You have to bend the knee. Anheuser-Busch has lost $390 million in U.S. sales. That's barely tapping into what we've given to Ukraine. Amen to that. I'm here for Skittles and I'm ready. What are we doing? What is going on? I just love how, like, some of these random ass companies feel the need to do this. You know, like, I understand, like, maybe some of these big companies like Target or something going out and doing this stuff, but, like, you know, at Skittles, we're going to make a statement here at Skittles. We're not getting enough publicity, and no one's talking about Skittles these days. Ever since Marshawn Lynch stopped playing in the NFL, no one talks about Skittles anymore. We need to have somebody talk about us. What should we do, Johnson? Go ahead and put one of those Black Trans Lives Matter on there. That'll get them talking, yes. We won't just do Dylan Mulvaney. We'll do a better Dylan Mulvaney. It's wonderful to see. Hey, man. Oh, crap. My chat just pulled up everything. Put gay Skittles and Coke. Yeah. Yeah, Utah, but not humanity. So thankful. Oh, yeah. In Utah, burning alive in the desert. Hey. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Those people don't know crap about dairy farms, so no thanks. That's true. Why? Why? Way to ruin my Friday by putting this on Skittles. Honestly, I don't care because I don't eat Skittles because, you know, I'm an adult and I have an eating disorder. But I think it just reminds you that like some of these corporations, it's funny, like I grew up for most of my life, people on the right always saying like, just let the businesses do business things. And now businesses are doing things like this. And now we're starting to perk up and be like, okay, but you have every right to not eat from them anymore because of this stuff. I know people on the left try to make it seem like you're canceling them or like, who cares? No, this is exactly why you choose what you want to eat. You're like, you know what? I don't want to support this kind of crap. I'm just going to eat something else. That is literally the reason why capitalism is great. Because if a company decides to do something you disagree with, you just don't give them the money, except for if you have to, because it's, the only jobs in the whole area. Put gay Skittles and Coke. I'm going to put gay Skittles and Coke, and I'm going to finally do it. All right, very exciting news coming out of the IRS, guys. Huge news. The IRS unable to locate millions of tax records, Watchdog says. Don't worry. If you do not fess up about that $400 that you sent your grandma for Christmas for the paint job that you did for her, that she did for you in the basement, we will find you. But we're figuring it out. IRS has lost track of millions of sensitive individual and business tax records and should be transferred from a closed agency facility in California. California? In Gavin Newsom's California? Unreal. And is unable to locate thousands of records that we stored in a facility in Utah. It's those Utah people. It's those Mormons. As part of the review, the IRS mandatory storage of old tax records in microfilm backup cartridges, blah, blah, blah. The watchdog said it found several empty boxes of IRS facility in Ogden, Utah, and should be contained in many 168 microfilm cartridges, blah, blah, blah. 200. I just love the fact that, sometimes there are people in my life that actually think that the government is more efficient and better than the private sector at their job. It's so dumb. Sun dehydrated your food and like the Indians did. They didn't have AC showers. What? What is happening? How's everyone feeling this Friday? How are we feeling? It's a wonderful day to drink out of a Zima mug, just so you know. Without Zima mugs, there is no better way to live. Is anybody doing anything fun this weekend? Get in the chat. Tell me. Oh my God, sun-dried meat is the best. Ugh. Isn't that just roadkill? Speaking of roadkill, Kamala Harris gets brutally fact-checked for claiming people liked her. What happened? Kamala Harris was on the receiving end of humiliation, a fact-check, in the interview. There are polls that say I get great approval ratings, she told ABC last month. I like the fact that Kamala Harris is in like such denial that she thinks that people love her. And we have clips to talk about it. Feds are less productive than the private sector always. I hope the IRS takes my ex-mother-in-law down. At least Biden got to that one right. What did your ex-mother-in-law do? We'll make whole videos about how we could do whistleblower stuff on your ex-mother-in-law, I think. Shout out to Kamala Harris, some of my favorite clips from today. Here is one clip from Kamala Harris that should be shared everywhere.
Your generation is critical.
Yeah.
Is critical.
Yeah.
Is critical to this issue. You are critical to this issue. We are counting.
You are critical, and guess what, children? You are critical. Pass it around. Oh, how many criticals can we have? Every time she says critical, we're taking a drink. Go.
Your generation is critical. Is critical. Is critical to this issue. You are critical to this issue. We are counting on you. We need you. You are critical to this issue. You are everything. Everything. Everything.
You are everything that I wanted. Kamala was so much smarter in Congress. Did something happen? Yes. Something happened. She took, you know what she took. Have you ever heard the song North Richmond? Yeah, I did. I did. It's a great song. Great song. But you know what? There was a rapper during COVID that no one was celebrating, and I couldn't believe it. That I thought some of his stuff was even better. I have to look that guy's stuff up. A lot of critical nuclear reactions. What is she talking about? I feel like we could write a song about this.
Your generation
Your
is critical.
generation is critical.
It's critical.
Is critical.
Is critical to this issue. You are critical to this issue. We are counting on you.
You are
need
counting.
You. You are critical to this issue.
You are critical. You are critical. Virgil Kane, what's up from Manchester? From Manchester. Okay, big question, Virgil. Are you a red or a blue, bro? You better tell me you're red. Oh, get on my street. Kamala for Hollywood. I don't get enough Kamala.
You are everything.
You are everything that I wanted.
Everything.
You are.
Your
God. I see. Honestly, every time she talks, I'm like, I get. You're blue. Yeah, big win today. Big win. Every time Kamala Harris talks, I'm like, this woman. She represents us so well. You know, in life, you don't get the leaders you deserve. Like, you get the leaders you deserve, not the leaders you want. Isn't that right? That's the story of all our lives in the world. That it's the one person you want running things will never ever run for president and will never, go into politics and become a leader. It's the people you don't want running. You don't want anywhere near the podium. They grab the podium with both hands and they're like, "You are critical. You're critical. You're everything." And people are like, "Yes." You need a university to make sense of guns. Yeah, you do. I need a university to make sense of these guns. Is she talking at the same level as the kids? Well, probably. It's a university, and when you talk to people from university, Derek for president. Oh God, you don't want that. You don't want that. Could you imagine the media uproar if I was president? They would just go through all these clips, and it's like, this guy's he's not funny. Okay, first of all, he's not funny. And second of all, you know what I'm talking about.
Your generation is critical.
You are critical. Does Kamala ever wear a skirt? Wait, does Kamala ever wear a skirt? No, it's all about the pantsuit. Pantsuits' lives matter, Marcia. Every woman needs a pantsuit. I think pantsuits are sexy. Okay, I'm one of the rare few guys in the world who like the look of a lesbian woman. My grandmother died peacefully in sleep, unlike the passengers on the coach when she was driving. What? Unlike the passengers on the coach she was driving who were screaming and banging on the window. What the frick, dude? Okay. Remember when Kamala was being nasty to Justice Kavanaugh? She and her mouth the Asian bat. Oh, how dare you? Okay, and I want you guys to know this too, that I am not, okay? I do not pull up old clips of Kamala Harris. This is a new clip from Kamala Harris from today. And what did she talk about today? What did she talk about? Did she talk about electric school buses? No, because those buses have gone bankrupt. Because just do a little research on those buses. What is she talking about today? What is our border czar talking about? Pass it along. Get ready for this banger.
I love, okay, so this is where you're going to hear the geek in me. I love Venn diagrams. So, those three circles, sometimes there's more.
Geek out.
And you can tell so much
spit my
if you
drink
just
out.
look at where the intersections are.
I'll have an intersection right now. God, freaking! I'm gonna geek out real quick. This is her new talking point. Her new talking point is to talk about how she's a geek. Her new talk, guys. I'm like a huge nerd. I'm super nerdy. Like, I'm the definition of a nerd. I love a Venn diagram. Sometimes there's two, sometimes there's three circles.
I love, Okay, so this is where you're going to hear the geek in me. I love
Love
Venn
that.
diagrams.
Shut up. I've never heard that.
Those 3 circles, sometimes there's more.
They get me.
And you can tell so much if
You can
just
taste
look
them.
at where the intersections are.
Yeah.
I love
And I'm all about intersection in life, okay? Sometimes in life, you have 2 circles. Sometimes you have 3 circles. And sometimes you got to put those circles together. And then you can make one big circle, but within circles that are intersecting amongst the circle. And then you can put, like, things in the circle. Sometimes you have another circle you can add from the bottom. And you'll have circles around a circle that's also circular. And I like to nerd out. Sometimes on a Friday night, I like to grab my, some tequila. Just a little sip of that. Nectars of the gods, it's Friday. Sometimes I grab a little bit of tequila. I just get it. I snuggle up with my boys. Snuggle up under the fire. Grab my pup. Come here. Grab my little puppy. And we just Venn diagram it up. We just we get together, we snuggle a little bit, and we Venn diagram it up. I mean, she's not afraid to Venn diagram. I've showed her how to Venn diagram before. I've done Venn diagrams, and just have a great time with the boys. We're not into sports or like those working on cars, that kind of gross stuff. Ugh. We just Venn diagram it up because we are real. How can I use them in my life? Willie, I'm trying to tell you, grab a box wine. Grab a box wine with the boys, preferably pink, a good fruity flavor. Crack open that fireplace and just Venn diagram all night long with your friends. Kamala Harris has shown the way. You can add Venn diagrams in everything in life. It's kind of like your disc profile or, like your Enneagram. It's like, have you even Enneagrammed a diagram? Damn, it's the 90s in DC and VA, and she's a black pantsuit. Even Michael wore sleeves. At least she has, like, shoulder pads. Shout out to shoulder pads everywhere. I need more shoulder pads in my life. Remember how I Venn diagram Kavanaugh? That would have been the least funny. That would have been amazing. I'm going to geek out.
So this is where you're going to hear the geek in me. I love Venn diagrams.
I'm a huge geek. She's geeky. She's geeky, geeky, geeky. This geek is run around this geeky. But for real though, to the men in my chat, do you really actually enjoy the look of a woman in a pantsuit? Does that get your jollies going? Have you ever looked at a woman in a pantsuit and thought, yeah, she's for me? I'm like genuinely curious. I hope she uses good deodorant. Yeah. She used her knee pads a lot. Oh, what are you trying to say, B-Cal? Huh? What are you trying to say? God, unreal. You men are all the same. My ex-puppy Fluffy ate my bird's knickers and choked. Boy, I miss him. That's really sad. Rest in peace, Fluffy puppy. And how are you in Manchester, England? Isn't it like, what is it, 10? It's like 1 in the morning. Virgil Kane, go to sleep, you silly goose. Guys, really sad, really sad news coming out of MSNBC today. If Trump is elected, Morning Joe is over before we know it.
Make no mistake about it, and this is why I get so enraged with not the far-right fringe, but the Republican, the establishment Republicans.
Right.
Do you not understand that if Donald Trump wins, nothing else matters because it's over? Morning Joe might act, just to take a little example, Morning Joe might not exist anymore because Donald Trump has said, as all autocrats say, what they will do. And he said, if I'm elected, I want the FCC reporting directly into me. And he will.
If Donald Trump is elected, Morning Joe will be over. That should be plastered everywhere. That should be the campaign slogan. Trump for president, Morning Joe over. Hey guys, we're not trying to freak anybody on our side of the aisle out if Trump's elected at all, okay? We're actually the most rational people in the room. If you look up rational in the room, you'll see a big picture of Joe, the morning ho. Ho, you say ho because it's Spanish. He's Spanish. It's morning, Joe. Hola, morning, yo. Excuse me, morning, yo. It'll be over before you freaking know it, dude.
Nothing else matters because it's over.
Can you hear him shaking in his voice? Nothing else matters. I'm telling you. I swear to God in my life, if Donald Trump is elected, we are effed.
I don't understand that if Donald Trump wins, nothing else matters because it's over.
It's over. The date you thought you were going to go on that hot babe with, it's over. Your school, your degree that you thought you were going to earn over the next semester, over. Your life is over before you know it. You won't even be able to think straight. Idiots. Don't vote for him or else Morning Joe is over. Reminds me of Hillary. Hillary in a pantsuit. Now that is a babe. Nobody can be hotter than Hillary in a pantsuit. Am I right? What the heck is with this hair? I don't know. To be honest, I understand why Fluffy ate my ex-bird's knickers. They smell great. Dude, shout out to Fluffy. Fluffy can't deny himself. I mean, look at that. She's a hottie. She's a thought. He's in Florida and doesn't have a tan. Wow, weirdness. Hey, don't talk about my woman like that. Bill never loved her the way you and I can love her. God. Freaking pantsuits. Bring back pantsuits. I think men need to start wearing pantsuits more. I don't want women in pantsuits. I want men in pantsuits, and I want that to be a campaign slogan that we all go for in our life. Thunder thighs. Hey, ain't no wrong with a little thicky thut. Hopefully Joe Reed's show will be over too. Yeah, we can all pray for that. If Joe Reed could be over, you and I could finally have peace in life. Okay, let's go back to Kamala Harris because I haven't had enough. I've already missed this woman.
Here's how the vice president responded when asked what she thinks about when she wakes up in the morning.
Speaking of Joe Reed.
Our democracy. Rev, I think everything is at stake right now.
Wow.
Here's how the vice president.
I think everything's at stake right now. Literally everything. I think about our democracy. What do you guys think about when you wake up in the morning? Do you think about our democracy? Because I better friggin' hope you do. I'll be pissed, dude. I'll be, like, honestly, just sad. Guys, very exciting news. Attrition shrinks the Los Angeles department below 1990s levels. In response to this ongoing shortage, Bass approved a new contract increasing officer group pay by 13%. 13% raise, providing an annual 3% increase over the next 3 years. Los Angeles Police Department ranks have been dropped below the 9,000 officers, well short of the 9,985 it once had in 2009. So LA is getting safer and safer with less cops on the street. Pass it along. Do you want to feel unsafe in your neighborhood? Vote for Democrats because they care about you having 0 children and being afraid of your life so that you too can never own a firearm. Because why do you need it? You don't need a gun in these cities. There's not even cops that you need to protect yourself from. God. Oh my God. Why do I just... It's just like Chicago. You know, it's like the Illinois mayor. He's like, we're going to hire illegal immigrants to run our police departments because, God, I just can't get anybody up in this business. It's really sad. I feel bad for the people that actually live in these cities that have to deal with crimes. Like, I know people that have lived in LA that a crime has happened and they've waited a very long time for cops to come. A very long time. So long that somebody I know that is very liberal, who swore off that he would never own a firearm, immediately got a firearm when he had a crackhead at his door, and the cops didn't come for like 25 minutes. And he was like, okay, I'm buying my first firearm. And like, this is what happens. This is what, this is the chaos they want. This is the chaos they'll get. Below 1990s levels. It's a good time to be in LA if you're a drug dealer. Pass it on. Kamala Harris needs an image specialist. Hillary too. Yeah, 100%. Good, I quit. Wait, do you quit? Are you a cop on my stream? Are you one of those police officers? Okay. Man, Fridays. Sometimes I've thought about Fridays just doing a bunch of prank calls to people on Craigslist. I might do that next week. On a Friday, we'll just prank call people for the entirety of the entire show. Let me know if you ever want me just to do that. Ron DeSantis today said that he would use drone strikes against the drug cartels in Mexico. Whatever force we need to defend the country. What are you guys' thoughts on the chat on this? Seriously, what are your thoughts on using drone strikes on people across the border? Would that spark a war with Mexico? If not, we're already in a war, But seriously, what are your thoughts in the chat, please? Do you think we should be using drone strikes? Do you think Zima mug and a coffin mug yes. There's a shop to get them at below. Oh, I don't know if it's on Rumble. I had to get rid of all my links because YouTube is like, we're not doing links anymore. Do you think what is the answer besides building a wall? Is it actually using drone strikes? I think that would be an crazy huge force of power. Whatever the force we need to defend this country. What about nuclear bombs? We will absolutely reserve the right if they're invading our country and killing our people. We will lean against the drug cartels. Sometimes, like, what he says is, like, too on the nose. I'm like, would you even do this? Everything you say you can. Yeah, that's true. Cranks are risky. Yeah. If the cartels are cutting through the border wall and try to run product in this country, they're going to end up stone cold dead. I remember when he said that. That was like such a badass DeSantis moment. Sometimes I feel like some of these guys that have never been president talk a huge game, and then they get in and they realize, oh, I have to go through all this bureaucratic bullcrap tape, and then they don't actually do anything. Yes, the fuck out of here. Yeah, honestly, it would work. I mean, if we're like, I think if we put like a crazy. We got to put sharks with freaking laser beams at the end. And then we're not a serious country. Fluffy in the pacifist, he would not agree with that. Fluffy was a pacifist. Dude, that's why Fluffy's dead, though. That's why your dog is dead, Virgil, because he was such a pacifist in life. And sometimes in life, you can't be a pacifist. You have to be an activist. Put that down. Strike. Yeah. Guys, really sad news for every guy that is still looking for a woman out there. UPS drivers will now average $170,000 in pay and benefits at the end of a 5-year deal. That means that they are making more than you. That means the men that are in all brown shorts that already look incredible the way they drive and the way that they vibe are already taking away your women. You cannot stand a chance against a man in a brown suit. It's over for every single one of us. We will never survive this. If you are single and ready to mingle and you're not already applied for a UPS driver, get your life together immediately. And also, is UPS going to be completely bankrupt and end as a company within the year? UPS CEO said drivers will average around $170,000 in pay and benefits, such as healthcare and pensions. Could you imagine getting a pension? You're already making that much money and you need a pension? If you don't know how to like save for your future and you're making $170,000 driving a truck, get your life together, dude. The tentative agreement covers 340,000 workers at the package carrier. You know, my mom always said, Derek, you should join the UPS, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna be somebody. And now I should have joined UPS. I don't. Why aren't we all UPS drivers at this point? And are they hiring? That's what I need to know, and that's what you need to figure out too as well. I mean, now when a woman, you know, if you're in like a club with a woman and she asks what you do for a living, you say UPS driver. You're basically saying, I'm rich, I'm ready to marry, I have a stable job, I'm a little busy during the holidays, but girl, I got you. Shout out to UPS drivers everywhere. Fluffy knew his life was coming to an end, and he had the most Katie eyes. He had the most Katie eyes. What the frick is Katie eyes? I don't even know what that means. Drone strikes? Yes, please. Whoa. It's not two-layer. No. They are hiring. Hey, if you're looking for a job, I don't know like what you're doing with your life. Just go get a freaking, go enjoy, you know, dropping off packages. That sounds like a hot, exciting time to be alive. All right, let's keep changing it up. Guys, very exciting news that everyone's been wondering, like, when are we going to give Ukraine more money? Guys, exciting news. Biden wants to add another $24 billion to Ukraine, just $4 billion for the border. I love it. Finally. Why would we want to help our inner city people, or like New York with their migrants, or Texas with their migrants? Like, let's not actually help Americans or our own borders. Let's worry about everyone else's borders because we have to. Yes. What's the number? I like that. Like, people are just making it seem like there's no end. Really? Because sometimes in life, when you are making an investment and you realize your investment is absolute shit, you kind of stop investing in it, or else you're going to lose everything. You're just like, you know what? Actually, Derek, I'm doubling down. I really think Dogecoin is going to finally take off. So we need to put another $24 billion in Dogecoin immediately. And then it'll be worth a whole nickel and we can become multi-trillionaires together. And you're like, hey, that's not going to work. You're like, I don't care. We're so far in and we'll look stupid if we pull out. That's what she said. But we need to keep giving them more money or else. Where's this money going? Don't worry about it. We're not going to audit it. And I swear to God, if you ask us to audit it, I'm going to lose my shit live on air because that is racist for you to even ask to audit this money. What are you, nuts? It's going to the oligarchs' daughters and sons that still live in the basement, living out their dreams, becoming a Twitch streamer. Hassan Piker. Finally, we have somebody on the news. God, what? Got to pass the drug test? Nice. Nice. Hey, make sure you pass that drug test. It's really important. So yeah, I think here's Chris Christie literally saying what I said. Virgil Caine, can I ask a question? Yes. Yes, you can ask me a question. You're allowed to. You can do that. Virgil Caine wants to ask me a question. But here's Chris Christie. The man. What did Trump call him? Like a fat pig or something? Okay.
Ukraine is the undercard. It's the undercard because the Chinese who are funding
10% of 24 billion. Yeah.
The Russian.
No, Democrats keep investing every day. So does most of America. Yeah. Democrats and Republicans. I mean,
aggression against Ukraine is the undercard. It's the undercard because the Chinese who are funding the Russian aggression against Ukraine are watching. And if we cut and run on Ukraine, the next fight is going to be in Taiwan. And there, it's not going to be us just supplying weapons. It's going to be American men and women who are going to be sent 3/4 of the way around the world to fight there. And they're going to have to fight there not only to protect the freedom of...
What's up, real W.H. Grandpa? I love that name. Yeah, I'll be alive for a while. I just... Don't you love, like, these, like, politicians, a.k.a. not even a politician, but a presidential candidate who gets to pretend his grift as, I'm a Republican, JK, LOL. I'm just really just shut up, fat boy. Undercarriage, never heard of it. I just love when people are just like, if we don't fight, if we don't do this now, your body is going to be on the line and we will send you to Taiwan, idiots. If you don't support the Ukraine, if we cut and run, if we stop giving Ukraine money, we will send your children to to war immediately. Wasn't the H Mika from Florida rapped Shaw? What is Mika doing with the? What is she doing? That's her. I don't know if I trust Chris Christie, but I'm gonna have him on my show vibe. I don't know about Chris Christie, but I do know I love a good Shaw around me. She should put it around her face. At least he admits China is giving us active military weapons. Okay, here we go.
Ukraine is the undercard. It's the undercard because the Chinese who are funding the Russian aggression against Ukraine are watching. And if we cut and run on Ukraine, the next fight is going to be in Taiwan. And there, it's not going to be us just supplying weapons. It's going to be American men and women who are going to be sent 3/4 of the way around the world to fight there. And they're going to have to fight there not only to protect the freedom of Taiwan, but for those who don't care about that, be practical. 2/3 of the world's semiconductors are produced in Taiwan.
Here's to you fighting World War III for semiconductors. Yum. Joe, wash your hair. Joe's doing the whole I'm not washing my hair look. It's really healthy. It's really hot. Everyone's doing it. Support death. Whoa. Whoa. What? Virgil Kane, what is this question, bro? What is this freaking question? This is like the longest question. My main interest is astrophysics, which has always been fascinating, is the block theory. Is that really... Oh my God, you did not write this effing question. Okay. You know what? I'm going to read this question because I love a good change up in pace. Virgil Kane on Facebook asks, my main area of interest is astrophysics, which has always been fascinating to me, is the block universe theory. Same. That is really including that all reality, including the future, exists now. Whoa. Kind of like Destiny. Oh, Destiny the streamer. Your death has already happened. Your time card hasn't got you there yet. I make sense of this by thinking the universe throughout. What the frick? Okay, I kind of understand. Anyway, the question is, can we be visited by ghosts from the future? I would just add block university theory supported by Einstein theory, special relativity as opposed to presentism. Any thoughts, guys? What? Did you just write, like, did you just take that from somewhere? God. Where did you just... Okay, I'm going to copy and paste this. I think you took this from somewhere. What is this question? It's so silly. Yes. Ghosts are not bound by time. Everyone knows that. Okay, DuckDuckGo is not doing it. Thank you for your question. Ghosts are not bound by time. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Ghosts are not bound by time. Everyone knows that. Duh. They can travel anywhere they want. No, I actually think ghosts are in time. Just like I think God's in time. You're welcome. Pass it along. You are streaming to Facebook too? I stream everywhere. No such thing as ghosts. Okay. This just became the ghost chat? What just happened? This is why I love this show. Do ghosts exist? Is the question. And I don't think so. I think demons exist, but maybe they can be misconstrued as ghosts. I don't know. You tell me. The backdrop of the White House is fake. They film in Florida. Are we talking? Okay, wait. Are we talking about this? All right. No such thing as ghost. All right. I'm going to get back on this Chris Christie clip. Virgil Kane, I hope that I answered your question. The answer is ghosts are present in time. They cannot travel in and out of time, period. That's the answer. That's my final. Can be visited by any ghost from the future? No. Ghosts are present. Once you're dead, you stay in the present. You're welcome. Pass it along. Time is a beautiful thing for that reason, or else time is meaningless. You're welcome. Here we go.
Ukraine is the in Taiwan. Everything that runs our cell phones, our computers, our automobiles, and just about every other element of American life now will be controlled by the Chinese Communist Party. I don't think that's a place that we want to be in from a practical economic or technological perspective. And when you look at what's happening here, then go to the Middle East. The Iranians are obviously coordinating with the Russians and the Chinese to provide more sophisticated weaponry to the Russians. And the folks in the Middle East, whether it's the Saudis, the Emiratis, the Qataris, are all going to look at this and say, it's not worth it to be friends with the United States anymore. We might as well cut the best deal we can with the Chinese, because when things get
They're already doing that, but keep going. BRICS, hello.
tough, Americans run the other way. One of the points of my campaign, guys, is that America has never been great by being.
When the going gets tough, Americans run away. At what point? At what point? At what freaking point does that money is not enough? That's the question I have. At what point? I think it's till you and I actually go over there and we fight.
Being small. And right now, in elements of my party and in the elements, some elements of the Democratic Party, we are arguing over what I consider to be small issues.
Brendan Swan, what's up?
They're not unimportant.
WH Grandpa. Shout out to WH Grandpa.
But they're small. The
White
big
House Grandpa.
issues that we have to deal with, and one of them is American leadership around the world. Those issues are what makes America bigger, stronger, richer, freer.
Fatter. Oh.
And every time, going all the way back to 1776, the Civil War, World War II, and the Cold War ending in the...
Here they come. Remember, you had four watching when I got here. Okay, cool. Sounds good. I don't even know. I'm not keeping track. We just have fun here. Shout out to WH Grandpa.
Reagan era, when we had
Appreciate
presidents who said, we're going to make some sacrifices and we're going to go big. We always came out on top. We had a country after the revolution. We had a united country free of slavery.
Hey, thanks for raiding. Shout out to raids on Rumble. What I don't always like keep track of like the numbers, but if Grandpa is about to raid me, shout out to raids. All right, we got 30 watching. Hey, cool. I don't always like I don't want to get in a loop. Sorry. Hey, those of you that are new here on Rumble, thank you so much for joining me. Thanks so much, WH Grandpa. This is a comedy news show. We do a lot of comedy stuff. We prank call people. We call senators. We call normal people. You can call into the show, but it's a lot of comedy. And people on the right, people on the left, both get mad at me because I can't tell when I'm being satirical. Just so you know. So just so you know, it is a satire show, but I never know what I'm going to say, and we never know what we're going to talk about, and I just pull up a bunch of clips, and we have a good time. We're all about having a good time, and this is an entertaining show at its core. And usually I have my AI here, but she's getting updated as we speak. She's having wine with her friends. So usually we have a total babe on here. So thanks for showing up. Mika is sad because her boyfriend hasn't written her back. Her boyfriend is right next to her. Maybe this is her real boyfriend. Maybe that's why she looks so mad at Chris Christie. She's like, Chris, I could really go for you right now. 1 month ago, Biden tried a deal with China. It failed. Well, he's already making millions. He doesn't need to make another one.
Slavery after the Civil War.
Wait, what are we talking about? Slavery? Okay, this is what... I love when a politician starts like talking and then all starts going in La La Land. You know, it's always with Trump. It's always like, you know, Trump is basically bringing back slavery, and that means Confederacy is coming back to America as we speak. You should be afraid. I'm afraid. We're all afraid together.
We're going to make some sacrifices, and we're going to go big. We always came out on top.
That's what she said.
We had a country after the revolution. We had a united country free of slavery after the Civil War.
Right.
We protected a free Europe and a free rest of the world that became the leader of the world after the World War II.
And now we're completely bankrupt and our dollar is basically worthless. Things are looking better than ever. Thank you so much for bringing that into the equation, Chris Christie.
And Reagan, in 9 years,
he never shuts up.
took down the Berlin Wall, and in 10 years, eliminated the Soviet Union from the face of the earth. That's the kind of thing we should be doing. And the Ukraine fight, Joe, is the undercard. If we do it right, there won't be another fight.
Agree.
Do you guys actually believe that in chat? Please let me know. Do you actually believe that if Ukraine, the Ukraine fight is like, will spark World War III if they lose? I seem to think it's the opposite. But I don't know. I don't really trust the government when they open their mouth and use words like and the. I usually stop right there. As soon as they open their mouth and say something, I just stop thinking because I think it's so dumb. See, I told you. No, that's her husband. That is true. I don't trust any, especially don't trust Chris Christie. But shut up. It is not our battle. I only shared on True. Should I bring our Twitter friends in? You're always welcome to. Cool. He's always talking BS. Is he moving his mouth? I think Chris Christie is talking absolute BS. Ukraine is nothing but a money laundering machine for the deflogged. So there's that. I mean, why? There's no connection between Biden and Ukraine. Oh, wait, there is. Oh, crap. Oh, you mean we're sending money, and all that money we're sending is going completely unaudited? You mean it's racist to ask if we're going to audit this money? Oh, how dare you? How dare you ask these questions? You should just trust that the U.S. government is going to put money where it should go, right up where the sun don't shine. Derek, you have no faith in me. Marcia, I have plenty of faith in you, man. I have so much faith in you. I have as much faith in you as I do in Joe Biden. Right here, very exciting news. Biden reached a $6 billion deal to free Americans in exchange for jailed Americans. And I pray to God, I hope it's another WNBA star. Our WNBA stars are getting locked up everywhere, and we need to do something about it. Unreal. 5 Americans returned home in the U.S. Iranian prisoner swap. Maybe we sent the agent of meth instead of the agent of death. We need to defund the U.S. government. Don't talk to me. Don't talk dirty to me, Brenda. President Biden has secured $6 billion. This money is like so meaningless.
I'll send $6 billion here. I'll put $24 billion there. And, well, we're not going to fix the inner cities. Well, we'll figure that out later.
Twitter Patriots. This is a lot of press. Appreciate it. Peaceful anarchy. Oh, no, it's dreams. Marcia, peace, my dude. The New York Times first reported a prisoner swap agreement on Thursday. Once 5 Americans imprisoned in Iran allowed to return to the United States, the Biden administration said that they have agreed to release a handful of Iranian nationals serving prison sentences for violating sanctions in Iran. Oh, God. It just... Nothing gets me more excited in life than giving Iranians $6 billion. Because they deserve it. They deserve it. And don't worry about that guy in Russia, whatever his name is, that other, guy that we didn't care about, but we cared about, the WNBA star. Let's forget about that. Hello, WH Grandpa sent me. This is very exciting. WH Grandpa is the man. Shout out to WH Grandpa everywhere. I'm gonna like look up who this man is. Who is WH Grandpa? He's just pumping me up. First of all, huge fan of the White House and WH Grandpas. I'm going to actually look him up. WH Grandpa, the real WH Grandpa. Follow the WH Grandpa. The guy's the man. WH Grandpa loves you. Hey, WH Grandpa, I love you too. WH Grandpa. That's a great name, by the way. Huge fan of WH Grandpa. The Big 6B. It's just not enough. We need to give more and more and more. All right, I'm gonna switch it up on you guys a little bit. Anybody excited about the new Snow White movie? The answer is no. No one's excited because Disney is not done reimagining everything. They want you just to suck down all their ESG bullcrap. Here we go. Here, shout out to Snow White because, you know, that old stuff, we got to get rid of it. You know, the woman in distress and a man saving the day. Ugh, gross. It's feminism 2.0. It's better than ever.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again.
Okay, I will agree with her. Snow White, when I first saw it, scared the shit out of me as a kid. There's some scary moments in that movie.
Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it.
Okay, at what point does Disney start realizing that, hey, maybe this whole like this woke where, you know, females are perfect and they don't need saving and they're flawless and they're powerful and they have every single superpower known to mankind and men are stupid and all their characters are incredibly brave and should be celebrated and have zero weaknesses whatsoever. At what point does some of this crap start to actually go down the tubes? Disney needs to fall now. Well, they already lost, $11.7 million in subscription fees over the last few months. They are slowly falling, but they'll get backed by BlackRock because amen. Just make sure you show us your ESG score. Everyone put your ESG score in the chat immediately. WH Grandpa sent me. Shout out to WH Grandpa. God, I needed a WH Grandpa in my life. WH Grandpa, I'm going to write you a song. I'm going to sing you a song live on air. We're going to sing about WH Grandpa. Oh my God, people are homeless. Is this what Disney is making videos about? Yes. Yes. Very snowy for W. White. Yeah. That's a lot of leg for children, Snow White. Yeah, that is true. But this is Snow White in 2024.
Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years when I was doing this film. I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and
right, and then
leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere. And
I can't figure out why more men aren't pursuing these women. It just doesn't make any sense to me. God. I need a grandpa too. I need a grandpa. God. My grandpa's a huge libtard, so please be my new grandpa. My grandpa is a huge libtard, and I need help. Please help me. WH Grandpa, you could be my new grandpa. What's with their shirt? This is part of the pantsuit revolution. I wouldn't say there's no birds are real fussy in Manchester, England. More chance of getting hit by lightning while being attacked by a great white shark than getting a leg over here. What? What is that?
To see themselves in.
Snow White is running for president.
A bass player and a vocalist. Awesome.
I'm launching my campaign.
I just love this. Okay. People like stories because people actually like resonating with characters. People like seeing a character overcome obstacles because it reminds us of us in life, because life is hard and life freaking sucks. And sometimes you don't know what to do but look up. And that's why people go to stories, because stories resonates with them. They like seeing like a woman that came from nothing and become something, stuff like that. Not this all-powerful Snow White who doesn't need no man and can get on her own, and she has all the power in the whole world, and men actually bow before her as she walks around. She don't need no princess kiss to get awoken. She don't need no apple eater. She don't need nobody. Toon toon. I just... Oh, God.
I just
Shout
mean
out
that
to
it's
WH
no
Grandpa.
longer 1937.
Right.
We absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's...
It's so refreshing. Maybe she can save the prince. I can't wait to not take anyone I know to this movie. What is with the fake breast support over a blouse? Is that a guy? What? Are you talking? Who are you talking about? Oh God! So many WH Grandpa. Who are you, man? Who are you? Are you some kind of living legend that I don't know about? What is happening in real life? Shout out to WH Grandpa. WH Grandpa is really, really rocking my life right now. My life does not suck, bro. Wait, what? What is going on? What is happening? WH Grandpa is changing my life. Thank you guys so much. If you guys don't mind liking and subscribing and being a subscription. Again, those of you who are new, Fridays are... I'm in rare form on Fridays, but during the week, we do live shows here almost every single day. I try to go live later in the day, sometimes in the morning, and we do comedy and we talk about the news, but we try to do as much comedy as we possibly can. We do prank calls, we call senators, we call congressmen. This is a different show. This is a very interactive show. This isn't as much sitting back and doing nothing. We like to call this not this is a community. This isn't a following. This is a community. So you are just as much about this show as me. So when you like be a part of my Discord, you like sometimes we'll talk about absolute nonsense. Sometimes things will come up on the like out of nowhere. But that's what this show is. I don't. There's too many political shows where you can sit back and do nothing and just listen. I don't want to be that show. I want to be very interactive, and I do a lot of satire to the point where people go, is he being serious? So that is the show. Sometimes it's really funny and sometimes it's not, depending on the day. I don't write this stuff. Nobody writes for me. It's a one-man show. It's just me with my buttons and I'm clicking as hard as I can, just so you know. WHG Groups loves to interact. Perfect. Well, that's what I'm all about. We're all about interacting here at the Derek O'Shea Show. That's why I stopped and I just want to talk. I am all about interacting. That's what I'm about. A leg over means in Manchester getting what? Deep blood. What are you talking about? Okay, let me see some of your chats. Do you know that in preseason college football rankings where the deep state is ranked? Deep state is always ranked number 1. Willie with the super chat for the $2 super chat. Sub and share Derek O'Shea. Thank you so much, Willie. I appreciate you, my guy. It means a lot to me. It's $2. Thank you. Trump Rage up one. WH Group loves to interact, but his best known may now become this week's indictment reports. Oh, you guys are talking about the Vice President Mike refused to comply. Mike Pence doesn't know how to pump his own gas. Pass that along. Mike Pence shouldn't be trusted with anyone's car or being pumped for gas. Preseason football. She was married. Wait, what? She was married. What? Donald Trump told him you're too honest. Okay, I'm just trying to read. I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. Just kiss them. What? What am I reading? You're automatic. What? Only 4 out of 44 ex-Trump cabinet officials are already endorsed. What is happening? I mean, I love it. I mean, keep talking amongst yourself. I'm just trying to catch up, and I'm trying to be in context with everything going on. Shout out to my England friend in the chat. You should like this if you're from England. Very exciting news coming out of England. Nearly 7.6 million people are waiting for their treatment in UK's NHS. Yes. It works. Free healthcare for all. Don't worry about it. You don't have to pay for it. You just have to wait for at least 10 years to get that cough syrup you've been dreaming of. Approximately 7.57 million Britons are waiting for routine healthcare treatment in the United Kingdom's NHS. Slightly over a month of NHS 75th anniversary, fresh data revealed that the wait times in the UK's nationalised healthcare system have tripled from pre-pandemic levels, including an increase of 100,000 patients between May and June this year. You know what? I can't believe America doesn't have free healthcare. It's unreal. We have free healthcare here. You should fly over and have free healthcare. Free healthcare means free healthcare. The more free healthcare, the more free it actually is. Yes, you'll never have the actual healthcare, but it's gonna be free when you get it. You might be dead, but dear God, it'll be as free as you can be. And free is a price I can live with. It's like a Venn diagram that Kamala Harris once did. You can have free on one side, you can have healthcare on the other. It goes in the middle, and in the middle it goes, you're not being served. But it's free though. Think about it, people. Think about it. Your taxes will go to this. You won't even think about it. You'll make less money. You won't be able to afford many things, but you'll have free healthcare. Things are looking better. This is what the socialists and everyone in the Democratic Party finally dreams about. Finally, in America, we can all get behind. God. Oh my God. 7.6 million people waiting for treatment. That is insane. WH's grandpa sent me. Shout out to WH Grandpa. WH Grandpa. Guys, please follow me. We do live shows here. I feel like I have to keep saying this. Shout out to WH Grandpa. Who is W? Who are you? Oh my God. We're going to sing a song about WH Grandpa soon. I was hoping to be rated tonight, and you changed my life with a little bit of raid on the Rimbos. Free pantsuits too. Yeah, 100%. What? Virgil Kane says, I heard when Clinton and Monica Lewinsky were in the White House, there were cigar-shaped objects there. Why? WH Grandpa sent me, WH Grandpa sent me, WH Grandpa sent me, WH Grandpa sent me. It's unbelievable how many people do not realize that Medicaid for all would never be free. Medicare for those who qualify is not free. They take 170 so out of your... So 100... Exactly. Yeah. It's like, yes, you are going to pay your taxes. Nothing is free. They will get you somewhere. Even in states where it's like free property tax was like, oh, but the sales tax is high. So they will get you. They'll get you because the government is your master and you better submit or else you'll get spanked. Everyone knows that. God, especially if you're in England, and you better speak rightly and if you're an autistic girl in England, like that cop that arrested that autistic girl for calling her a lesbian or whatever, you're going to get it because there's no freedom in here. We would all love to know who WHG is. We just love him. Oh, okay. Well, one day we'll find out. WHG, shout out to WHG. Grandpa is my enigma. I hope to be your... Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram if you guys don't mind. I'm on those, and I can never build an effing following on Twitter. I don't know what it is, but I think it's my satire. Again, 99% of my tweets are satire, but everyone's like, oh my God, this guy doesn't fit in my camp or doesn't fit in my ideology, so therefore he's not one of us. I don't know if I need to put like my satire in slants or something so people will actually pick up on me being silly. The government will give you a free colonoscopy through your wallet. I need to sign up for a colonoscopy as soon as possible. I'm getting of age, and I haven't had a colonoscopy before, and I'm getting nervous about it, but I'm excited to drink the good substance that they give you because I've heard nothing but good things about it. Love WH Grandpa. Okay, who... God, that's it. I'm following WH Grandpa on Twitter. I don't even know who he is, and he is This is like the biggest raid I've ever had in my life, but I'm going to, what is this handle? I can't find people. Maybe it's, okay. Now, yeah, I'm on Discord too. We have a great join True Social. Yeah, I'm on True Social. I kind of stopped using True Social as soon as Elon took over. So is True Social good? I just haven't been on it. There's so much to get on. It's like, have you got on this? Have you ever got on that? Like, I can only handle so much. I also work full time. I'm also one of those poor saps that work, own a small business. And you know what that means. There's no such thing as a 40-hour work week when you own a small business. He's on Twitter and Truth. Oh, cool. WH Grandpa. Okay, sent me. I'm going to look this guy up. This guy seems like a partier. I'm I'm sad that you guys are missing the tail end of the show. Okay, which one is WH Grandpa? There's like 100 of them. I'm gonna go with this one. 58. That 54. What? Just let's get into it. Drop it in. Tell him I sent you. Let's do this. What a stud. I mean, I'm honored. Thank you guys. That freaking means a lot to me. That's crazy. I mean, I've been live streaming for a long time and I haven't had a raid like this. So I'm always thankful for all this. I appreciate it. Wow. Old age is when I don't even know how WH Grandpa found me. Okay. I'm here for it though. I like that it's on Rumble too. Derek, he chooses smaller accounts to bring us to build up your following. Honestly, thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Add me on Facebook and I will accept you. What? I honestly thank you for being here. I've been doing this for a very, very long time, and it's been a hard road. It's hard to pave a path, and I don't have money to spend on promos and stuff. So we have a community here. We drink Zima. We try to have fun. We watch clips from the news. We make fun of the news throughout the day, and that's just the reality of it. Love this country, but more importantly, we love freedom. I love freedom on this channel. What I do professionally is very close to what Jordan Peterson does. I'll just put it that way. I work with a lot of men. I work on men's issues, and I try to help them out. That's a little bit about me, and then I come here as my outlet in life and have a little laugh and a little jingle. That's what we do here. Honestly, it means a lot to me. It threw me off my rhythm having this happen on this Friday. What a blessing. Cool. I appreciate every single one of you. I don't even know what to say. I don't even freaking know what to say. I'm completely thrown off my rhythm. More like Voskima? What? I have 3,000 followers, says Virgin Kane. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, maybe I will follow you. Who drinks cognac and smokes cigars? We're all about pipes on here. Where's my pipe? We get a little bit corncob pipe around here. Okay, cause I'm from South Carolina. Okay, that's what we do around here. Howdy, WH Grandpa sent me, yo. Hey, God, WH Grandpa, what a stud. Thank you guys so much for being here. WH Grandpa sent me hi from Michigan, dude. Hi, Janice. We got one of my favorite guys in the show is from Michigan as well. We all need to share you out. Everybody share and make sure you hit the like. God, thank you. I've just stopped doing my show. I'm just dumbfounded. Thank you. Thank you guys. This is a community here. We're all about community here. I put on this show. We have a good time. We have a lot of laughs. Most importantly, I try to make it as fun as possible. I put wigs on. I have a cone head that I wear from Saturday Night Live. I do neck braces. We prank call senators and congressmen all alike. We have a good time here. I usually have a woman here with me as a backup just to make the laughs going. But that's what we're all about here. Derek for president. That will never happen. If you take one look at my library, you'll go, this guy's nuts. This guy should never be president ever, ever, ever. Thank you, Marcia. Easy to find me in Space Invaders. That's awesome. I love your shirt. Looks like something my little bro would wear. He's also a redhead. Shout out to redheads everywhere. I got this shirt on Amazon because it was cheap. because I'm cheap. I don't even know. It's awesome. But I'm an oldie. Tennessee in the house. That's awesome. I live in Colorado now, but I'm from South Carolina. I'm from Charleston, South Carolina. Hi from Arizona. We got a lot of Arizona in the house. Bridge City, Texas. That's awesome. Upstate New York. Wow. Look at you guys. Catskill, Montana in the house. 1 in the chat if you like, 2 in the side, 3 in the note. What? Upstate New York, Bridge City, High Arizona, Dallas, Texas area. Cognac cigars, good combination. I'm drinking tequila right now from Costco because Kirkland is high quality around here in my Zima mug. I need to share you out, please, if you don't mind. And if you ever want to look through some of my old stuff, you might enjoy it. You might absolutely hate it. You know, the choice is you. I'm a love-or-hate person. People either love my content and get it, or people do not get me at all, and they think I'm being too left-wing or too right-wing because of my satire. A lot of it is satire, okay? I'll just put you, those of you who are new here, everything I do is hopefully for you to, my goal always when I do this show live is that I know our days suck, and I know the news is insane always and high anxiety, and I hope that you come here for a laugh and a good time. That is my hope every single time I come into this show. I hope that we just get to laugh about how insane the world is together and just giggle about the insanity. That's the hope, always. That is easy to find me in space. You never know. That's true. Holden Beach, NC in the house. Nice. He is tripping, Grandpa. Let's give him time to chill. Love this. I'm not tripping. I'm falling. I'm tripping. Just a pirate here in Tampa. I like Tampa. My wife wants to move to Tampa real bad. It's like too bad. I think I missed the boat on that one. Congrats on being sober 37 years. Drink lots of coffee. Hey, sober? That's awesome. I work with a lot of addicts, so it's always good to hear like somebody being sober. I work with a lot of addicts, and that is a very, very harsh business to be in. I got one guy that just went to the hospital for a pancreas, so I hope that he gets better and he finally admits that he needs help. That's the reality. You will eventually find a bird who deserves you. Thank you, Virgil. I know. I'm married to Anna Casper, and she's on Young Turks. That's the joke. From New Jersey, New Jami. My governor is Governor Gaspo. Phil Murphy is the worst. I'm sorry you have Phil Murphy. Gotta have a sense of humor these days. Oh, you do. You do. But you would be surprised how many people do. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. The point is always to have a good time. Like I'm gonna try my best to make fun of everything. Try my absolute best. I don't want to have like any, my precious moments with like Schmeagol. Like, you can make fun of this, but don't make fun of that. It's my precious. My precious. Hi from WHG. Shout out to WHG. Freaking WHG Grandpa. Just be yourself today. Oh, I am myself. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. This is me. This is me. I'm crazy. That's what this show is. Sucks that I just ran out of clips. I appreciate you guys all popping in. When WH Grandpa said he was going to send people, I was like, okay, sure. And then it's like way more people than I thought. So shout out to WH Grandpa. You never know. There's a lot of people online. It's like, I'm going to send my 2 friends. Listen to Grease Man. Listen to the Grease Man out of DC. He got banned back when I was in high school. Okay. Done. Wow. We love him. Dude, I freaking love WH Grandpa. He just made me fall in love with him. I mean, what a stud. If you're going to be alive for a while, I'll invite my friends. And then it just popped off. And now, any questions? You can ask me anything. That's how real I am. You can ask me anything. I will try to be as honest as I possibly can. That's just. But if you guys are down, follow me on Twitter. I would love that. I would absolutely love it. I cannot grow on Twitter. I cannot break 1,000 followers on Twitter to save my effing life. Or Instagram on as well. My pronouns are ginger, so I identify as one and I am one. And I'm step black, so that means I can say things. It's all fun here. Hey, good. He just lost his dog of 17. That sucks. That really sucks. I love my dog. I just had my dog on the stream. Do you want to come on the stream? You want to come on? Come here. Come. Come here. 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 This is my pup. You say hi? You speak. 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 You don't want to perform? You know you're on the camera. That's what it is. She never performs when the camera's on. It's unreal. God. He has all the effects. I do. I have a lot of effects on here. How old is Grease Band? Grease Band? Probably pretty old. I'm banned on Twitter? Oh. Well, Twitter's free speech, right? No. You promised a WH Grandpa song? I did promise a WH Grandpa song. Okay, well, let's get one. I did promise a WH Grandpa song, didn't I? I will do that. Oh, yeah. 100 plus viewers. Yeah, that's awesome. Bazinga, dude. Shout out to Bazinga everywhere. Whoa, $2 super chat from Willie. Thank you so much. Do we still have free will in America? Yes. Depends on you. If you're following Jesus, you always have free will, my dude. You answer to God, not to government. It just, even if you're in prison, you still. All right. I promise a song. Okay, we need a good song though. No. WH Grandpa. Here we go. In the heart of the town where memories roam lives a grandpa with wisdom, a place to call home. With hair as white as the clouds in the sky, he's seen many years, oh my. He's got stories to tell from days of the old, a lifetime adventures, countless stories untold. With a twinkle in his eye and a smile so wide, he's the beacon of love. In him we can confide. Oh, WH Grandpa, your spirit so strong. You live through it all, and yet you belong. A pillar of strength, a friend through the years. Your laughter is contagious, your presence so dear. From childhood pranks to days of his prime, he's weathered life's storm, stood the test of time. He danced in the rain, in his face the unknown. With a heart full of kindness, he's truly shown. By rating my channel, oh so good on a Friday night, he imparts his wisdom, his grace, and with care, guiding us through life's journey. Always there to share. My stream, especially. The life's lessons he gives us are treasures we hold, giving us forward as stories unfold. Oh, WH Grandpa, your spirit's so strong. You've been through it all, and yet you belong. A pillar of strength, a friend through the years, your laughter contagious, our presence so dear. That's it. I hope you liked it. Off the cuff. That's what I do. Good singing. Are you making everything I do, I make up. I was banned with millions of others when Trump got banned. People started, me too. I've had 4 strikes on YouTube. 4. And they've all been for harassment and bullying when they've all been jokes. Precious Lee, what's up? Yeah, how are you doing? What? The night they drove Old Dixie down. Encore. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm not done. Okay, I'll keep going. Let's change it up a little bit, though. With every pressing season, you stand tall, a source of inspiration, like a comforting call. Your legacy lives in the tables that we weave, and every kind gesture is love we receive. As the sun sets gently on another day, we gather around you, there's so much to say. Your life's a melody to the full grace, a reminder to cherish every moment we embrace. So let us celebrate you, the man that you are. With a heart so giving, you travel so far. May days be blessed in your heart full of cheer. You're WH Grandpa and we hold you so dear. Oh, WH Grandpa, your spirit's so strong. You've been through it all, and yet you belong. A pillar of strength, a friend through the years. Your laughter's contagious, your presence so dear. Oh, you got, dude. Oh my God. I'm just imagining that at like a soccer game. Oh, WH Grandpa, your spirit's so strong. You've been through it all, and yet you belong. A pillar of strength, a friend through the years. Your laughter's contagious, and your presence so dear. That's it. That's what this whole show's going to be now. Just me doing stupid songs. Okay, love that song. What a tribute. Okay, good. Hey, you're a talented. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, I kind of like that. It's kind of a good. Oh, WH Grandpa, your spirit's so strong. You've been through it all, and yet you belong. A pillar of strength, a friend through the years. A friend, your laughter's contagious. Your presence so dear. My neighbors hate me. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! West by God, W, love it. Good. Your song reminds me of Muppet Christmas Carol or some other Muppet music. It's because of it's because I put that soccer twist on it. Your presence so dear. The new Go theme song. Oh, that felt good. Smashed it. Good. Show's on fire. Hey, I told you I would sing a song. I'm a man of my word here. Love is laugh. Thank you, because I laugh a lot. Literally, those of you that are new, somebody, one of my friends, clipped up an entire segment of me laughing. So it's like, look, this guy, Papa Burlap, who's a great guy, but he made this clip for me.
Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundations of our republic.
We are a country founded on violence. Our birth was violent.
They're just like passing around dildos, butt plugs. The kids are just playing with them. They're looking at them.
In the school?
In a classroom.
Person of the year is Volodymyr Zelensky and the spirit of Ukraine.
Tonight, the man nicknamed the Merchant of Death is back in Russia. His 25-year prison sentence cut very short.
This is a promo cut for me. It goes on so much longer. So that's what the show's like. Just a lot of ridiculousness. So sad America got knocked out of the World Cup. Why? Megan Rapinoe's the worst. But there are some good players on that team that aren't like, narcissistic women. They're actually love your life. Okay, good. Because I can't help it. I cannot help my laugh. I can't. I've tried. Some people have asked me, is it like fake? It is not. I'm not fake. I can't help it. I can't freaking help it. Especially with the news. There's nothing in the world that makes me laugh harder than our politicians and corporate media talking absolute nonsense. Nothing makes me giggle more than hearing their lies. It's so ridiculous that I can't help it but laugh. It's just who I am. It's just so stupid. The world is so insane. Laughter is good medicine. I hope so. I freaking hope so. Because, yeah. Yeah, that's why, yeah. Thank you. Okay, good. Because it was cut up for like forever. I mean, he went on for like a minute. I feel like you made me look way cooler than I actually am. So silly. But that's what the show is. Very interactive live show, and we try to laugh a lot. Your intro should be a clip of a montage with that music. I know. Wait, what music? The song I just created for WH Grandpa? Maybe I do need to make a song. We need like a drinking song. We need like a sailing song that with pirates. WH Grandpa, the man is so fine. You are not alone. I find myself laughing more often at their supposed news story. Okay, good. Kelly, me too. I can't help it. It's just, if you're not laughing, you're crying. And so I don't want to cry anymore. It's just not worth it in life. The more angry I get, like, it just doesn't help. So if I start laughing and I think, like, honestly, the best way to communicate is through memes online. And then second is like through comedy. And if you can make a joke or flip somebody's ideology and make them think twice or go, is he serious? Or, oh, I see what he's actually saying here. I think like through comedy, there's so much, like a well-crafted joke can cut through so much BS in people's lives that make people question their own reality. I love comedy for that reason. People have try to make my show. I don't know if you know who the comedian Tim Dillon is, but people are like, oh, you're just trying to be like Tim Dillon. I've been doing this for a long time too, but I haven't taken that seriously as much as I do now. But like, I just getting on here and ranting. We gotta rant, because if you're not ranting, you're just angry all the time, and I can't do it. I just can't do it. Your laughter is like medicine, but a sad countenance drieth the bones. Proverbs. But a sad countenance drieth the bones. Yeah, laughter is medicine. 100%. 100%. Like, some of the darkest days of my life, especially in my childhood, growing up, wondering if like we were gonna have a meal, or if my only meal was gonna be from school that week, or like living poor growing up and like going through like divorce, like some of my darkest times, finding a good comedy movie. Like, I grew up watching so many great comedians that just made my life easier, and I hope to like be that one day. My hope always is with this show that you get done with that hard day of work and you just want to come on and get on a show and just laugh about the insanity that is the day, and just laugh at how these people on like MSNBC especially like to come on, and Fox News, all these news organizations, but like try to come on and be like these pretentious pricks who pretend like they know everything when they don't know what it's like not knowing how to pay your rent on time, or wondering if, I guess I'm not getting that car part, and I guess I'm just going to be on a hope and a prayer that my car gets to work on time. They don't know what that's like. They're so rich. So like when they try to talk to you and they talk down to you, or like, what is the average Iowa voter? Like all these kind of bullshit. They don't know what it's like to be us. They just think like they get it because they saw a movie about a person that was struggling. They're like, okay, we get it now. Like, you don't get it. You don't know what it's like to like feel like you're waiting for the housing market to crash to finally buy your first home. Like, you don't know what that's like. I know what it's like. Okay, good. Thank you. I like this guy. Okay, good. Thank you. Hey, friend. What's up, guys? Sharp humor. That's why Willie. You know how it is. Willie's been around a long time. I appreciate you, Willie, for the super chats tonight. It means a lot to me, man. I know you spend your hard-earned money on this show, and also a supporter on YouTube. That means a freaking world to me, as always. As a desperate British man, would I have a chance with Stormy Daniels? No, you wouldn't. And see, that's the problem. You're thinking too low. You need to set your bar higher than Stormy Daniels, Virgil Caine. You need to set it on a woman with a pantsuit, because that is the standard we're all striving to be. You know, somebody that can say, I can do whatever I want and not have to pay my taxes. That's a great question. That was a desperate British man. Would I have a chance with Stormy Daniels? Grandpa, thanks for finding. Hey, no, freaking WH Grandpa is the man. Man, we will sing the WH Grandpa song on the way out as well, because that's what we are singers on this show. We're singers through and through. But ask me anything. Like, I was gonna end my show like a while ago, but we're having fun. We're all about having fun in the world, and I don't know what other. I could call someone. You're welcome to call in. Say hello. You're always welcome to call in and leave me a message and say shalom, and drop a hello in the thing. The thingamadoo-doo. Okay. You know what? We're going to have a laugh off. It's me versus Kamala Harris right now. I can't think of a better laugh off.
Hey, everybody. Seems like you have some fans here. Oh, I am a fan of everyone here.
Oh, God, that sounds so creepy. I am a fan of everyone here. Girl, keep your clothes on, please. We don't want to see that.
Hey, everybody.
Wait, was that her laughing at the beginning?
Hey, everybody.
I don't think that was her. I think it was the host.
Hey, everybody.
Pleasure, fat fingers again. Good. WH Grandpa, I hope you loved the song I wrote. WH Grandpa. Okay. To be pretty honest, my choice would be Lexi Bell. Good. I'm glad you've already changed. I don't even know who that is, but I feel like I should. WH Grandpa isn't White House Grandpa, a.k.a. Biden. We do have Hunter Biden in the chat as well on Rumble usually, and I'm sad that he's not here. He usually only perks his head when I'm talking about him. It's like, hey, stop talking about me right now. That cackle, she's so creepy. Kamala Harris is the Joker. You guys know that, right? She's the Joker. Like, you know that. I don't know if you've seen that scene with that last Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, and he's like watching the comedian and he's trying to figure out how to do comedy. That is her. She's like, she doesn't understand when people are supposed to laugh. She just like, hi. I feel like if you ever introduce yourself to her, you're like, hi, how you doing, Miss Vice President? Love your Venn diagrams. A huge fan of being like what you're doing with AIs. The AIs are changing, revolutionizing the way I think through life every day. And she's like, I do those jobs? Yes. Wait. Okay. And then here's the interview with her getting asked about gun violence, and she starts laughing.
So hard for gun safety all this time. And you've seen the changes in it. I'm just wondering how you're thinking about this issue right now in this moment.
Vote.gov.
Y'all heard it, right?
How are you thinking about children dying on the streets in Chicago every single day? God, she's the freaking worst. Google her, buddy. Okay, maybe I will. She is the worst. And don't forget how... Okay, we're going to play a little... We got a drinking game. We usually play it. We're going to play it today. Got a little of my Kirkland brand tequila because we're high class around here. We're high class women. We drink out of a Zima mug. If she says the word critical, I'm taking a sip.
Your generation is critical.
Okay.
is critical.
Okay.
Is critical to this issue. You are critical to this issue. We are counting on you. We need you. You are critical to this issue. You are everything. Everything.
Do you think her speechwriter was just like, critical? Critical. Critical. You are everything. Critical. God, I'm just imagining her read from the teleprompter. You are everything critical. Pass it on. Go, buddy. What is your wife like? Have you ever seen the Young Turks? Let's see. Where is my wait. No, wait. Where is it? Okay, wait. I'm changing it up. I'm changing my sceneries up. I'm changing it up. There it is. There's me. Look, love is love. All right, guys, get over it. Get over it. She's a grifter. Young Turks. They're not even real. They're not real leftists. She actually, she's a part of the show. She loves what's going on. She loves what's going on.
The following message.
I have too many scenes. I need to cut these scenes down. You are everything. Oh my God. Okay, I am all over the place. Okay. All right, let's do a little lounge chat. Insert Trump Megyn Kelly joke here. Yeah, please do. Please do, my Russian friend. Jill Biden kissed Kamala's husband on the lips so sick. Wouldn't you, though? If you had a chance with that hot hunk, wouldn't you kiss Kamala Harris's husband on the lips? I mean, the guy is hot. Let's look it up. Kamala Harris husband. I mean, don't say, the guy's, what is he worth? Couple, 20 billion? This guy says he likes to make out. He's got make out lips. He's got, look at those thin crust. That's what I call those lips, thin crust. Ultra thin crust, just like my pizza. Derek, why is she red pilled now? Because she married me. Hello. My hope is that you wonder if I'm even married. That is my hope. Is he really married to Anna Kasparin? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is he even married? I don't even know. As a millennial, the worst thing I was told growing up is that we'd be the greatest generation because I believed them, and that was proven wrong. Better to say you can do hard things. Dude, as a millennial as well, we were told growing up that you could be a butterfly and you can grow up to be whatever you want. And that was one of the greatest. And if you just went to college, your life would be set. I constantly heard that it was like that college dream was piped in my ears all the times by my teachers growing up. Like, if you don't go to college, you're going to work at McDonald's for the rest of your life. And you saw kids that I went to school with all the time who graduated in crazy debt, and they are working customer service jobs that don't require a degree. Like, it's the saddest pipe dream we were ever sold. And here I am with 2 degrees like a total chump. Is it me, or does Kamala have an Adam's apple? Oh my God. Is it an Adam's apple? That isn't an Adam's apple. That's another human right here. It's part of her mask. She wears a mask, I swear. I gotta get a Kamala mask. That needs to happen here. I only have a Trump mask. I don't know where it is though. I need to pull that out for the elections. Guys, I just found out the first Republican debate is on my birthday. I will be hosting that debate on this platform, by the way. And I won't be talking over the debaters the entire time unless they're masters. On target, there it is. Derek, why is she read poem? I think her speech writer is the same person that wrote the songs for the show Dora the Explorer.
Me, where Dora the Explorer? It's me, Dora. ¿De dónde eres?
I don't even.
¿De dónde eres? Hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Y viene tú?
My daughter is a millennial and college educated, works 2 jobs, and is still struggling here in Jersey. See, that kind of shit. That's so sad. She was red-pilled by her financial situation. She is not buying the liberal logic anymore. Well, good. I mean, it makes sense why people buy into it, though, right? It's just like, do you want free things? Yes. Like, does getting free stuff the rest of your life make you a better person? No. And it makes you actually weaker. And people that don't work and don't have like a hard life or have to go through pain or enter the pain of life, their life gets worse, drastically worse. I work with people all the time who do not work a day in their life, and they are the most depressed people I've ever seen in my life. You have to have pain in life in order to be free. You have to have pain in life in order to feel better about yourself, have self-confidence, all that kind of stuff. And the college education, unless you're going, I say this to every kid I ever meet nowadays, is that if your job that you hope to have when you grow up doesn't require some sort of license, do not go to college. What is the point? Besides partying, you can do that anywhere nowadays. Like, you don't need to go to college unless you have to have a license. The job I had required a college master degree, so that's what I did. I'm not going any higher, even though they're like, oh, you can get your doctorate. Like, I don't, but that's what it requires, and that was the only reason. That's the only reason I would do that. I think that is right. You really want to do what you want. Yeah, it's true. My choice is President Lexi Bell. Is she like a porn star or something, Virgil? Is that why you keep saying that? You'd catch age. Your wife, not Kamala? No, Kamala's... As much as I love Kamala and what she brings to the table, I've never seen a woman, climb up in politics the way she climbs up, if you know what I mean. I mean, she went from dating Montel to dating Joe Biden. Think about that. She loves him. He's right there. Do you think she calls him Joe? And doesn't cost $50K. Okay, yeah, exactly. College is like $50,000 a year. That's the most insane ask of anyone in life. Hey, would you like to spend $50,000 for a useless degree that you're never going to use, but you're going to have the college experience and you're going to gain about 20 pounds because that cafeteria food is off the hook? Then you're going to love college because it's all you can eat buffets it's like a golden corral every day of the rest of your life. And you're going to really love the way you look when you get into your freshman 15. But seriously, don't go to college. Just go to a trade school. Or become a UPS driver. UPS driver making $170,000 a year. What are we doing? I'm considering changing career paths right now. Unlike you don't watch it. What? No, I don't. No, Virgil, I'm porn free, dude. 15 years. I don't have my patch with me. No, porn ruins their life. Don't watch porn. I think that's the number one problem in most men's life right now is they watch too much porn. And they lock themselves in the basement, and then they watch porn, and they hate their lives. I work with tons of men who are addicted to porn, and they hate it. It's like one of the worst addictions you can possibly have because people like you make jokes about it. Took 8 years after I graduated, and I think deep down inside you don't like it. Took 8 years after I graduated college before I paid off my college loans. Took 8 years after I graduated college. Yeah, see, I paid off my loans too. I worked while the whole time I was in school, so I don't have any college debt. I'm not one of those. I have friends right now that are in $50K in college debt, and they are just hoping that Joe Biden comes around and just forgives them. Like they are purposely not making any dents, even though they make good money, into any of their loans because they hope it's all forgiven. They hope that they don't even have to try. And that's like the most depressing thing in the world. That's what we're at. It's just like, help me, government. I'm too stupid. Like, I don't want to pay back for things that, like, I took on myself. Hey, thanks. Yeah, pretty soon you'll have a license to go to... you'll have to have a license to go to the bathroom, like in South Park. Pretty soon you'll have to have a license to go to the bathroom. What was that South Park episode with Cartman, and he would go to the bathroom, and because they wanted to make sure they used the seatbelt because he had to pee the right way. Absolutely, 100% porn destroys a marriage. Oh, yes. Yes, and I work with couples that their marriage is ruined. They don't have any sex anymore because of porn. Period. And why would you? It's like, it's the easiest, quickest dopamine fix you can possibly get. It's free everywhere. You don't have to pay for it. You just get it, and then you get your fix, and then you're over it. And then once you're done with it, you feel like shit, and you hate yourself, and then there's you deal with shame and guilt about it all the time. And typically people do it when they're in isolation. I mean, it's the same thing as using meth. If you think of somebody using meth, it's the same thing. You do it in isolation. You do it when you've had a bad day. You do it when you've had a good day. And then you feel like crap afterwards. You don't tell anyone about it. You lie to people you love about it. I mean, it's an addiction. And it ruins your life. But you can go down that and I work with guys that it takes them a while to come to this realization. It's something you're gonna have to come to this realization with. It took me a while, but I'm in porn free for 15 years. I realized it was a problem in my life. I didn't like the way I felt. I didn't like watching it. I hated it. It was ruining my relationships. It made me not pursue relationships in my life. It made me isolate from relationships around me, especially. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It'll excuse my language, but it'll fucking ruin your life. And people act like it is not a problem, and it is. And, I've never thought it was a good idea. Now debt-free with a house and 2 trucks. That's freaking awesome, Willie. I love that. Everyone smash that like button. Thanks, Mama Bear. Porn can destroy relationships. Good on you, Derek. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll ruin every relationship. It's just like any addiction. Alcoholism ruins relationships because with addictions, you become, it becomes a relationship in your life, and that you need it, and you need it more than your spouse. You need it more than people around you. And most men that you watch porn in marriage struggle with intimacy with their wives. They stop kissing their wives. They start touching their wives. They stop having fun in the bedroom. They stop enjoying sex. And that's not how sex is supposed to be. The most amazing thing you've ever experienced. And you're stripping yourself from that. That's like the idea of addiction, right? It's like life is so good that you feel like it's better using, but actually it's worse. And that's why you feel empty inside and feel like you're just coasting through life and not actually attaining something great in life. So to attain greatness is to go through pain. And sometimes that pain is not watching porn, not looking for an escape in your reality. I had to break my food addiction. I was a binge eater too. It was very serious. Almost ruins my health and my life and my relationship. That's awesome. I used to hide cookies underneath my bed as a kid growing up. I used food as a way to escape my pain. And so I get that. Food is an incredible addiction as well. And I've been free of food addiction for 11 years now. And I used to be about 260 pounds. And I am not that at all anymore. But I used to be food was my savior. Food, good days, I would eat food. I would binge eat food. Bad days, I would eat food. Food will ruin your life too. Sugar's terrible for you. Need a real woman. Yeah, now Derek is a chef. Hey, I smoke meat. No, I'm a chef. Yeah, Cords, you keep telling me to do that morning cooking show. For real, not faking it. Yeah, 100%. Money is the worst addiction. Money is a terrible addiction. Yeah, I mean, it's just that verse. Show me where you put your money. I'll show you where your heart is. Check out Lexi. No, dude. In the name of climate change. yeah, 100%. I'm a foodie. Yeah, me too. I'm a foodie too. What percentage of men watch porn? It's a high percentage. Women watching porn too. I have a couple clients of women that are addicted to porn as well. And starting with younger age. I don't know. 80% of men watch porn. I don't know. It's get off soda. It tastes so bad to me now. Oh yeah, the minute you stop drinking soda and then you go back to soda, you're like, ugh, how did I ever drink this? I was a foodie, then I was diagnosed with diabetes. That sucks. FYI, ED is eating disorder. Yeah, 100%. That's what ED is. Oh, Derek, ED is part of my life too. Many years, so happy for young men. Hey, thank you. Yeah, I told you. What I do for a living is what Jordan Peterson does, so I know what ED is. I work with a lot of ED clients. ED is ED is like porn, you know? And especially somebody that grew up in the South, like we use food for everything. We use food for a celebration. We use food for like when you're sad, you're like, oh, you've had a bad day. Let's go get a pint of ice cream. You had a good day. Let's go get a pint of ice cream. You had, let's go get this. Let's go overeat. Let's go. And so it develops quickly in your life and it starts to ruin your life and you don't even realize it. And the hardest part is when people around you are encouraging you. You know, it's like, oh, you feel depressed? Let's go get a milkshake together. And there's some beauty in that, but also it creates like a reliance on a milkshake to feel good after a bad day. And that's not something you want in your life. It starts to catch up with you, like everything in life. I'm learning to be a diabetic foodie. Good luck on that journey. Good luck. I dated a girl that was diabetic, and that's a tough way to live. I'm so sorry. Like you never watched it. The freak parent is amazing. What? What's up, Queen? How's it going? WH Grandpa sent me. Well, you missed an incredible WH Grandpa song where we sang his hymn beautifully. That we will end the show with another song. My grandpa said, "Look at my neighbor. Let's make 2 cakes, one for us and one for the new neighbors." That's nice. I have a problem with not eating. Oh, well, there's another thing. You should eat good foods. If you have a problem with eating, what I would highly suggest is start making food that looks appetizing to your eyes. Like a lot of the people that I've worked with that struggle with like anorexia and stuff like that, the food that they were consuming did not appetize their eyes. So start making beautiful food that you're just like, I want to eat this food. Hiya, Derek. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Queen, I am. We're having a great time. I got rated on Rumble by WH Grandpa. We sang him a song. We talked about Chris Christie. We talked about Carrie Lake and Utters. And we did all kinds of stuff. I drank 2 Pepsis today. Am I going to die? Yes. No, you're not going to die from 2 Pepsis. You're going to be fine. Yeah, don't reward with porn food. No, don't. Queen, we eat with our eyes first before we eat with our stomach. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You must be a counselor. I'm no longer diabetic and totally off all meds. That's awesome. Congrats. That takes a lot of work, Weezer. Congrats. Shout out to Weezer. That is no easy feat, my dude. That is no easy feat. That's awesome. I can make chocolate look very pretty. Show us your pics. Show us your chocolate pics. Chocolate rain. Do you guys remember that song? We need to bring that song back. Grandpa's Posse in here. Shout out to Grandpa's Posse. I followed you on Twitter. Thank you, Laura. Lori. Sorry, Laura. Weezer, we're just going to retype to you. Chris Krispy Kreme. I started calling Chris Christie is a white Lizzo to me. I have to think about what I'm going to be putting in my body, like proteins first, green salad, carbs third. Yeah, you should. Protein first. Thank you, Derek. Hey, you're welcome, my dude. Always. Marcia, you're not going to die. I just heard about Lexi from her friend. Nice. That's awesome. Tell your friend, cool. Praise the Lord. Yeah, praise the Lord. That's awesome, dude. That's freaking awesome. What a fun time. And if you guys like to, on Sundays, sometimes we like to watch retro movies. I don't know if you guys ever watched Mystery Science Theater. We do like a Mystery Science Theater on Sunday nights here, and we have a good time. Sometimes we will watch other things, but on Sunday nights we like to watch retro movies and just take a break from the news and watch public domain movies and make jokes and eat popcorn and have a good time. And usually Bernie Sanders calls into the show and yells at me about it. So it's always a good time. And those that know, know. Don't smoke. Yeah, well, yeah. Had to kick the habit years ago. Hubby's favorite, Laura Daly. I watched How to Make Southern Peach Cobbler tonight. I'm feeling guilty. Oh, I bet that is good though. See, you're making me like lusting after Southern Peach Cobbler. Get that Southern Peach Cobbler and just put it in my mouth. I bake desserts for dinner. How fun is that? That is fun. Try 75 hard is a game changer. Oh, that is a game changer. I have not done that, but I used to be a CrossFit coach. That got me. That changed my life. So Derek, what? So Derek, what had you start doing shows? What have you? I don't know. Nancy, rephrase the question. Help me. What made me start doing shows? If it's what made me start doing shows, I was a teacher at the height of the pandemic, and I got sent home to teach kids virtually, and I had so much time on my hands that I started making silly videos online. And then that's when things started happening more at my school, and I couldn't take being like a man with right-leaning ideas, and especially freedom, and hating everything that was like lockdowns and all that kind of crap. Especially being conservative, whatever, libertarian, conservative. I don't know where I feel on the spectrum, but like somewhere around there. I'm for freedom. So like I started noticing that, and I had to get out of the school system. It drove me insane what some of the teachers were teaching kids during that time. I thought I wanted to be a teacher. I made a huge impact on the youth during that time, and I thought I got to get out of here. And so like I started making a channel, and then I started finishing my second degree. What got you? So that got me started. You know, it's like you can only sit at home and do nothing for so long. And I've been making videos for like churches for years. And so I'd never had my own like show or fun show and done like live streams, and especially live streams. I've always like created silly clips. There are some old clips of me with youth groups when I was like a youth pastor for a long time. But like I've always done like fun videos for people, and I just suppressed that for a long time, and then I was like, who cares what age I am? I'm gonna have fun. And that's what we have fun here. Came over here sent by WH Grandpa. That's awesome. We rarely get snow here. I have recorded to see the wait a second. Telling Derek to show tremors. Show tremors. I'm a snowboarder. Anyone here ride? I ride every year. I love snowboarding. Told you I live in Colorado. Snowboarding's life. I specifically take off weekdays so I can hit up the mountain on the weekdays. I love snowboarding. Check out Derek's old shows. Thanks, Willie. Yeah. If you ever want to taste what this is like. Again, we do a lot of satire here. So you're going to hear some stuff and you're going to go, this guy sounds like a leftist. Or you're going to be like, yeah, probably more just like, because I make fun of them. Cool, I started in the 90s. Oh, that's awesome. I started snowboarding in the early 2000s, and it's a lot of just riding on my butt until now. Good for you. Will you go back to teaching when we have it changed for the better? No, I will. So I run my own business. I work with people daily on the couch where they spill their guts to me, and I love what I do for a living. I love working with addicts. I love working with men's issues and couples therapy. And I love working, I work with a lot of women too. Because I'm not woke, I do well in my field. I'll just put it that way. There are a lot of people looking for not insane people, but don't dox me. Please, I want to keep my license. Lived in Colorado for 2 winters. Oh, that's awesome. Keep on keeping on. I'm trying to, man. That's badass. Yes. Am I the only Leslie Bell fan here? I think so. Maybe you're the only one that knows. You love what you do, and that's amazing. A lot of the times what I do for a living is a job, but at the end of the day, that's why I come on here. I love doing this. I love coming in here into this show, and it's not as much like this. This is very laid back and we're relaxed and we're talking. It's a lot of entertainment. I try to entertain people as much as I possibly can because that's what I love doing. My dream is that this becomes my full-time job and that I can have I can make skits. I can make, like a non-woke SNL is my dream. I would love to make skits and videos and do people on the street video. Like, that's my dream. And I'm just like praying for that to become a reality, is that I can be an entertaining show for everyone and not some insane leftist. I want to be a late night TV show that is not leftist. I'll just put it like that. I would love to get up, do stand up, and do some jokes about the world, and then come and interview people. I would love that format. That's the dream. Awesome what you do in life. Thank you so much. Have 5 kids. That's awesome. Canada here, no shortage of snow. Hey, as long as it's powdered, I'm fine with that. You'll get it. Follow your passion. Hey, thank you so much, Diamond. I'm trying. That's what it's all about, Just kidding. Add me. I'm not a troll. I know you're not a troll, Virgil. I like your comedy, and you're from Manchester, but you're a City fan. That's gross. Never been skiing with my lack of coordination. Figured out I just nail a tree at 30 miles an hour. Well, you might. You might nail a tree. And this last season I hit a tree pretty hard. I was going I was going through the trees and I just like hit this ice patch and I went right into the tree and my helmet hit the tree first. Thank God I was wearing a helmet and I was totally fine. But like that scared the crap out of me. That scared me. I was like, maybe I need to ease up. I'm just not 15 years old anymore. I need to just relax a little bit. Great show. Thank you, Grandpa. I can't wait to see Pup. Sweet dreams all. Hey, sweet dreams. Thank you so much. Cheeky red fan. You know it. I've been a Manchester United fan since I was in 2nd grade. Since the good old days. The good old days that we pretend like it's still a thing. This was fun, G-Night. Hey, G-Night. Hey, good night. Thank you so much. I do a gift for hurting myself. Yeah, me too. Are you familiar with Steve Inman? He makes hilarious videos with real news. I think I am. Am I Steve Inman? I think so. Steve Inman videos. Maybe not. Steve Inman biography? I don't know if I am familiar with Steve Inman. I thought I am. Does he make the real Steve Inman? Wait, that's not him. Emmy award winning? That can't be him. Maybe is he on Rumble or something? Oh yeah, the Steve Inman guy. Yeah, I like his videos. Yeah. yeah, I do like those videos. Those are hilarious. Steve Inman on Truth. Is he on Truth? That's so funny. I would have never guessed he would have gone on like Truth or anything like that. I just thought he was some dude making silly YouTube videos. I don't know too much about Steve Inman. I always like his stuff is so great.
Slide of death. Well, it's the human pinball slide of death, and we're moments away finding out why they call it the human pinball slide of death. My God, why on earth would you do that? Your job is to protect and serve, not protect and swerve into the depths of friggin' hepatitis metal hell. My God, takes it to the egg roll. Says goodbye to his future children.
That guy's great. The rich grandpa sent me. He's on Truth. Oh, that's awesome. Get shorter skis. I was on National Ski Patrol and take a lesson. Hey, yeah, take a lesson. All right, guys. I don't even know how to end this. Thank you so much for WH Grandpa. Thank you so much for sending everyone over here. When you convert to Manchester City, you'll become a man. my boy. No way. You can suck your oil money down your drain. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's meant so much to me that you guys came on my stream. If you guys are new and you guys are interested in this show, we go live almost every day of the week and Sunday, and we try to have a good time. We have a laugh. We do a couple clips from the news, and this is a different show. I hope that you're not going to hear, I don't know, I don't know who you listen to, whether it's like Ben Shapiro or Dan Bongino or Tim Pool or so. I hope to be something different. I hope to make you laugh. I hope that we have a good time. And let's finish off this night with the song from Grandpa, W.H. Grandpa, as we go in the history books of, okay, it's not even freaking playing. You know, it's just like, God, play the song. Okay, I have to refresh. But let's go off. No, seriously, thank you guys so much. Great upbeat, Aaron. Well done. Hey, thank you. I try to, we try to be as interactive as possible, and we try to have fun. Which was it? Was it? No, it was this. Was it this? No, it was this. Oh. Wait, I think I did it without. O-W-H, Grandpa, your spirit's so strong. You've been through it all, and yet you belong. A pillar of strength, a friend through the years. Your laughter's contagious, your presence so dear. Thank you guys so much. Have a freaking wonderful day. I'll catch you guys on the flippity flop. See you guys on Sunday, those of you that are new here. Love every single one of you guys. Have a great day. Have a freaking wonderful day. Make a difference in somebody's life tomorrow. See you guys. O-W-H, Grandpa, your spirit's so strong. You've been through it all, and yet you belong. Your laughter's contagious, your presence so dear. The tapestry of life, your threads woven bright. Guiding us through the darkness with your unwavering light. O-W-H, Grandpa, your legacy will forever remain. In the stories we share and the love we sustain. O-W-H, Grandpa, your spirit's so strong. You've been through it all, and yet you belong. Guys, have a freaking wonderful night. Peace out, everyone. Peace, peace, peace.